to close the whole fucking thing down. Hold on 1 second.
Live.
We're live, but we're not recording
Beyond
yet.
belief. Beyond belief. Beyond belief. Belief. Do you believe?
Now we're recording.
Love
So
after love.
I need to put another layer. I did a project during our hiatus where I gutted a TV because there's a spare TV out like on the curb. So I went and picked it up. And that was before we even moved to this house. It was while we were moving here. So it's been sitting in the garage for years now. So I finally gutted it, took off the screen, made it a glow box and I cut out these cardboard letters. I just have to put another layer there.
Okay.
You see, it's much clearer to read if it's not as much light. But I put a couple layers of paper back up.
Okay.
It's cool.
Interesting.
I need to have a way where
how much radiation poisoning?
Just TV.
How much radiation poisoning are you receiving? It's an old tube TV.
No, it's a brand new TV.
Oh,
the thing weighs like 5 pounds.
Okay.
No, tube TV. I would not be able to do that
here. Tube TV. So we're back to watching Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, because
yes.
Don't ever do that again.
Dick, you chose. I think I'm going to retire those openings.
Yeah, those are for the old days.
Yeah, I'm kind of done. Everything old is gone now with this show.
Time to just get to the point.
Yeah, let's just get to the point. The scorecard, 44-45. You are winning by a point. We only have one episode tonight that was different, and that was the 4th out of 5th of the stories. And as you're getting to, we're back. We're doing Beyond Belief, even though it wasn't in the schedule. You said you want to do Beyond Belief, and I wasn't going to argue because I'm always up for Beyond Belief.
Yeah. I kind of missed it. Well.
We're just going to choose what we want from now on. I don't give a shit.
That's fine. That works.
It makes it a lot easier if I stop putting episode on the poster. Like I would say episode one in it. And if I change it, I have to change so much shit. So I just stopped doing that. So we can just do whatever we want.
It's just a lot of work for no reason.
Unnecessary work.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Let's change the background to tonight's episode. There we go.
Ooh.
All right.
I wish
it says episode 139 above you. It's not accurate. It's 130.
That's fine. I wish it was the old lady, though, at the door. I'd get the door. Oh, no, I can't open the lock. Open the lock, you fucking bitch. Let me in your house.
Who wants to go first?
I guess,
who wants to go first
Point.
tonight? Yeah, Needlepoint's up first.
So Needlepoint was a stupid fucking episode directed by DJ Caruso of Eagle Eye and Disturbia fame and Salt and Sea, which is a great movie. So that was shocking because this episode sucked. I don't understand. There's nothing to it. I guess he kind of just came and went and directed oh, God, I'm directing a Beyond Belief episode with Jim Brolin hosting. Oh, God, my life is over. My career's over. I got to make Salt and Sea.
Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage.
And
that terrible movie from last year, Shut In. I gave it a 3.
Shut In.
I don't remember watching this, but it has Rainey Qualley, whoever that is, and Jay Korowitz. Vincent Gallo's in it.
That's right. Okay, yes. Okay. I know what that is.
Do not remember watching it whatsoever.
It was whatever. I saw half of it. I was like,
wait, no.
Nothing.
Maybe I didn't watch this. No, Shut In I did not watch.
You're thinking of Shutter.
I watched The Disappointments Room. That's the one I was looking up earlier.
Oh,
that's the one I gave a 3 to. It has a 3.9 on IMDb, which is insane.
So The Disappointment Room disappointed you.
Nice title, though. I probably gave it a star just for the title.
They're accurate. They knew what you were in for.
Set me up appropriately.
So Needlepoint.
Yes.
A needless episode. A woman makes dolls on the side of her shit job as a secretary to some talent agent, and has to do all these awful things. Like he's supposed to be, I guess, Harvey Weinstein, but he's like a low-level agent. He's not even a producer. So and he doesn't even come on to her sexually, so it's not even interesting. It's just boring. And so she makes, he's just an asshole. And it would have been James Gandolfini if it wasn't for him being already an established actor.
Yeah.
You have her side gig is making dolls for people, and she says this is before eBay and Etsy, ladies and gentlemen. So she was making homemade dolls and selling them to everybody in her building, and the mail guy came up and said, "Oh man, my girlfriend loves your doll. I wish you could just do this full time and get out of this place." And she says, "Yeah, I know. I wish I could too." And then she gets yelled at her boss, and then she goes home and
the most polite
makes
firing
a doll of
ever.
her boss. Well, did she get fired? All he means fired.
Yeah, because he goes, yeah, just get out of here. Which I think is a Canadian firing.
Isn't it? I felt like she was going back to work the next day. He was just mad at her.
She doesn't have a line where it seems
gone.
like she's not going back.
You're fired. You're fired. You're not. You're gone. Sorry. You're out. I want you out of the house, Wade. You're out.
Yeah.
I don't want you in this
Chris
place
Farley
anymore.
Gandolfini vaguely fires her. I don't know.
I think you put it delicately. Canadian firing.
Yeah.
Just get out. Go home. Go home early. And
I would appreciate it.
Don't clock out though. Clock out at the right time from your home computer at home, and then I'll just give you an extra 2 hours, but you got to go now. I can't look at your face. I'm very upset with you. That's Canadian firing.
Yeah.
And then
you
like,
work from home now.
I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure. You're going to work from home, and you're getting a week vacation pay. We're going to give you an extra week of vacation pay. Because I feel kind of bad about shouting at you.
We're not going to call you, and you don't call us. They just keep paying her not to go there anymore.
Clerical error. We've been paying you for 6 years.
Yeah. It's us saying I can't really say I'm space.
Sorry.
No, I said, it'll work itself out. The error has been fixed.
So she makes a voodoo doll of her boss and then stabs him in the arm, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah,
I said true. You said true. Is that what it was?
Yeah, we agreed. On this one? No, we both said fiction.
324. Did we? Okay. I would agree. Yeah, we both said fiction.
And then we debated.
It's too labored. It could be true. Because
these first two, we're not going to be surprised if we're completely flip-flopped.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
All right. We both said true. Or, sorry, we both said fiction.
Yes.
And now it's time to see if you can separate shadow from substance. Let's see which of our stories were false and which were inspired by actual events. We started tonight's show with the doll maker who found her own method of revenge.
Are you calling me?
No, sir. I'm sure it's my mistake.
What are you standing around here for?
Remember when Usher called her a dyke?
A fraudulent tale that never took place? That's exactly right.
Yeah!
Woo!
And what about...
Oh. Stop there.
No, that's your turn. That's my favorite one of the evening.
So we both got a point there. And that was fiction. Yeah.
That's right. We know the show.
This is going to be a fast episode, by the way.
Secrets and lies.
This episode has an autistic kid who's weak. He's
not even autistic.
I call him that.
There's nothing about this kid that's autistic. I wanted toys from Caliban retard.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's why I wanted. No, he's just a pussy ass kid, and his sister's like, he gets all the attention. And it's like, he needs the attention. The kid's dying. He's dying of mystery illness, and it appears to be he's dying of lack of teddy bear.
I guess he's dying of lack of food because if they're trying to eat something, pull it away from him.
Because the sister's like, I'll take you there later because you're too weak to go now. And depressed dad comes out, and he's like, well, I'm going to take him to the hospital because he's a pussy. And sister's like, okay, daddy. There's no mom in sight.
I heard the certain types of cancers make you weak and lethargic. Do you think that could be cancer? Is that what's wrong with the boy? Cancer, maybe? I mean, call me crazy, but when you have cancer, you're weak and you don't do much.
I like my theory.
It's not cancer. He's just a pussy.
He's dying of pussyitis. I like my theory better, which was the mom died, so they like a Build-A-Bear. They put the mom's heart inside this teddy bear, and it was making him sick. Because that was our original assumption. It was the teddy bear was making him sick, but it was the opposite.
Right.
Little kid literally dies. Depressed dad is at home. Sister comes in, and she's like, "Oh, there's the teddy bear. Let's go!" And then they're just running through the hallway.
The teddy bear,
like Soul Taker from MST3K. And
yes, that's what it reminded me a little bit.
And they're like, the dad says at one point they're doing an autopsy on him, and I thought he was still alive, so I thought he meant to say biopsy, but the kid was literally dead.
No, he was going to get his chest cavity removed and his organs ripped out and embalmed.
Sawdust. I did want him to be filled with sawdust and placed in a swing outside. That would have been fun.
You were too late, Katie.
but no, she gives him the teddy bear, and that little fucker comes back to life.
Stupid.
We never found out why he died.
No.
There's no happy ending here. He just didn't die now.
Exactly. He's going to die later.
Yeah, give him 2 weeks. He'll be dead.
Yeah, piano fell on him.
We both voted fact. Let's see. Like I said, this is going to be a quick episode.
This could be this, but this one also could go either way.
Yeah. Season 1 of this show sucks. It sucks.
Yes, it is. Terrible. Too much voiceover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, all these episodes are voice-overed to the point where it's like if you're blind and you're watching a movie, it's telling you everything that's happening in the scene.
It's a radio show. It's
pretty much. He's putting the banana in the tailpipe.
Yes.
Foley puts the banana in the tailpipe.
For doing my reference.
Yeah, I remember all your references.
You remember it better than I do.
Yeah.
Little Kevin, who seemed to be brought back to life by his favorite toy, Super Bear.
Super bullshit, Jim. Okay, yeah, we saw this. Let's get to the fucking point. Is it real or not?
Depressed father's here. Again, this had Incredible Hulk music.
It did.
We both voted fact, Dick. Let's find out.
Nurse?
It's impossible, you say?
Sue the shit out of this hospital.
A story like this did take place.
See?
Hey, we got it both.
Yeah.
All right, we got it right.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I told you.
Here's
we know this show.
Your turn.
Oh, this is called Mystery Lock with the old lady from Wedding Singer.
Yeah. I called
and
I called her, and all I did was see the back of her head.
Yes,
I was like, that's the old lady from Wedding Singer. All right, sorry.
This is all true. I
know the old.
So you got the old lady from the old bitch from the Wedding Singer who is down in the ground. She's deader than that. She's deader than that little pussy boy in the last episode. Yeah. So she has a nephew that is hiding money in her house to get her into like a nice home for her, like because she's old. He wants to take care of her or some bullshit. And so he gets. She lives in a bad neighborhood. Black people. They're moving in all week, and she can't take it anymore. So she has to get a new lock on the door. So they get a character actor that looks like William Dafoe's brother comes over. He puts a magical lock on the door, and the door will not open if she's in danger. So the door has like this supernatural lock on the door.
William Dafoe and William Atherton was what we combined.
Yes, William Atherton and William Dafoe's love child came to the rescue and helped this old lady out. And then she calls the locksmith because she can't get the door open, and she finds out, oh, that locksmith company doesn't exist in our file. Whoa! And then her nephew, after like 2 times, she almost gets raped. The 3rd time is the charm with the nephew. He needs to get into the house to get the money to give to drug dealers, I guess, because he's a junkie. And the door won't open for him.
They don't pay much attention to that.
No, well, the episode ends horribly dark because she is essentially broken because her nephew that she loves is locked out, and because she thinks he's trying to hurt her, not realizing that there's drug dealers behind him going to kill her or whatever, because they're looking for money, because they'll, I guess, rip the house apart and find the money in the couch, whatever. So like the old lady basically is saying, oh my God, my favorite nephew was going to kill me. I can't trust anyone. And that's the end of the episode, because she's like crying on the sofa at the end.
Yeah, she
it's
turns
like
into
really dark.
Ellen Burstyn in Requiem for a Dream. She's
Exactly.
imagining the furniture is attacking her. The fridge is chasing her.
And then she loses her arm, just like Jared Leto.
I'm looking up that old lady. I can't believe this. I didn't know.
She's still alive.
No, but she didn't die that long ago.
Oh, sure. Okay.
She died in 2015 at 101.
Well, 2015 was like 8 years ago.
I know, but she was acting until 2013.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, she was 99, still acting.
Good for her.
Ellen Albertini Dow, 1913 to 2015. That is crazy. She was in 54, the movie.
Oh,
and I'm looking that up now. I did not realize they made a director's cut of that. I want to watch it.
Oh no, I want to suck your cock. That's stupid. That's all I remember from 54. I want to suck your cock. That's all I remember from 54.
It's a fun movie.
I never watched it. I should.
I also have a huge man crush on Brian Phillippe.
So. He is good. You love him in that show.
My wife is watching.
Killed him.
No, that one episode. My wife was watching The Shooter.
Oh yeah,
and he's good in that. And I was like, he owes this for Big Sky. So this is good. This is fun.
I think Big Sky was after Shooter.
Yeah,
though.
It was.
Shooter was before. So,
but he owes us.
Of the fans.
Yeah, he owes people men that there's no straight man around Ryan Phillippe. If he started to come on you, you'd be like, you know what?
You're right.
Fuck it. Yeah.
I will also put a piece of celery in my asshole.
I want to suck your cock.
Like MacGruber.
Yeah, exactly. MacGruber.
I want to suck your cock.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? It's a job. Fuck, I wouldn't turn anything down if I was an actor. You do any job you can get. So we both said, I think we both agreed.
Fact.
Fuck you. Fact. We both said fact on this one.
All right.
We both baby heads.
Huh?
And now that man is directing Now that guy's directing MI7.
Yeah. 7, 8, and 9.
Pretty good movie, by the way.
Not as good as Way the Gun.
Yeah, still. With the late great Jimmy Caan.
That's a movie I will not apologize for loving as much as I do. It's in my top 10, that movie. I'm the only person who has that in their top 10.
I would say that's a bit excessive, but yeah, it's a good movie.
Yes. And I don't give a shit. I love every second of that movie.
Perfectly fine.
And how did you judge the plot of the mysterious lock that somehow protected the aging Aunt Connie?
Aunt Connie, I'm in a hurry.
Why do you want to rape me?
Look, the new key isn't working.
Oh, but the lock won't.
Now, this one never could have happened, right? Wrong. It did happen.
3 for 3. 3 for 3, Dick.
We know this show. The first season is so predictable. They started learning, I think, by the third season. That's when they started to throw in like those wrenches in the system.
I feel like the first season they were like testing and they had test audiences and they're like,
yeah.
Most of the people guessed. Let's
rewrite
this shit. How we do our show. The next episode is
possibly
The House on Baker Street. This will take me 14 seconds to go through.
Yes.
There's a young couple borderline fucking in the yard. It is the house from what is that? Acorn.
Gather Ye Acorns.
It is that
amazing
house.
Stories.
And it's funny because I was thinking that, but then you said it, and I was like, okay, that was the right thought. It is the same fucking house.
Exactly like the house.
It just doesn't have the tree in the front yard. That's the only difference.
No, they cut that down.
Yeah, but the car also reminded me of that episode.
They cut that down when that midget guy shot himself in the chest.
Oh God, I forgot that was true.
Jesus, so sad.
Don't look into things ever. It's always sad when you do.
I'm the son of winter, or the song of spring. I can't live anymore. I'm going to shoot myself in the chest with a Derringer.
Young Skywalker.
Young Skywalker.
Anyway, then the elderly daughter is making out. She goes, her dad apparently has the ability to transport because the camera goes bloop, bloop, and he's just, don't make out with that kid in our front yard. And they look that we were commenting on her age because she's only 21 here, but she looks like she's 42. And I was
like grandma daughter.
Yeah, if she was arguing with him and we were told they were a couple, I would say, yeah, they're a couple.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't think anything of it. She kind of has a Laura Palmer look, which is older than she actually is in real life. That's kind of Laura Palmer's character. But it turns out a neighbor shows up and she spills the beans. She does the whole. She basically does what Vincent D'Onofrio did for like 10 years, which is show up in the horror movie for all the exposition.
Bagul on Skype.
Yeah, what you got there is a Bagul problem. Here's how you deal with it. You got a boogeyman.
Hold on, I gotta get my burrito out of my microwave, and I'll tell you more about Bagul. Yeah. I'm home actually. That's my house.
Yeah, she does. He died in a fire or some bullshit. I didn't even hear the story honestly.
No, she tried to burn down. He wanted to burn down the house because the affluent dad wouldn't want them to date each other. So he tried to burn down the house. The cops came and shot him. And the little thing about the story that no one talks about is that he was a black kid in a white neighborhood, and they shot him. And that was like the cover up. That's not true. It was a white guy.
This is the first episode of the show where I was like, this is clearly LA outside.
Yeah, it was.
In the background. Just the house alone, you could tell was one of those affluent areas in LA, which is probably a shithole now, honestly. But
the whole city's a shithole now.
Yeah, but fuck LA.
Long dead.
I'm so glad I never went back.
I'm never going back. It's dead. That place is dead.
Wanted to.
San Francisco's dead. That place is dead. I'm never going back.
California's dead.
Pretty much.
Our grandkids will be able to go back.
Probably, yeah. I'm not, no joke.
It's now Texas is the new California.
In Florida.
Ugh. Anyway, the neighbor finds the girl trying to burn her house down, and she has glowing blue eyes, and she's like, "It's that kid."
Well, it's the daughter. The daughter is burning the house down. Yeah. And the daughter is possessed by the boy. I forgot the kid's name. Did we say fact or fiction? Did we say fact or fiction? You said this is the one episode we disagreed on, which is that could be a tiebreaker, or it could put you ahead too. Because again, it's 45 to 44 the score. I said fiction. Give
you
it
said
to me.
Fact.
All right. Yeah. Again.
Yeah. Grab it. Oh, there's a part where she tries to sneak him in at night, and the dad's like, "No, get out of here!" And he goes, "Your dad's out of control because he won't let me back door upstairs in his house.
You won't let me finger blast your daughter, okay? Fuck you, pal."
And they never truly say he was the ghost. It's a strange episode.
No, she gets possessed by the ghost.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's supposed to be the ghost.
Mad.
Because the mom goes, "This sounds exactly like her boyfriend."
Yeah, but it's not like. How could the ghost be the boyfriend?
Fact. I said fiction.
What did you think about the tale of the teenage girl whose life included a troubled boyfriend and a house with a terrible curse?
Well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The doggy bed. What is that? What is that?
Turn around.
So loud. Look at this. Hey, what's up?
Oh my God.
It's Laura Palmer. It's daughter mom.
Could a story like this be true? Not this time.
Yeah.
Oh!
And what about?
We are now tied.
Oh no! Tied. Damn. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what to do with myself now.
You had a 10-point lead at one point.
I know.
All right, your turn. The train. This will be quick.
The train. James Brolin James Brolin tells a true story about how John Wilkes Booth's brother saved Lincoln's son. And that's it.
But then the family members kill each other.
Yeah, John Wilkes Booth killed the Lincoln.
All right, we both said fact because we've heard this before.
It's a true story. I've heard it before. Yeah, it's a true story.
About the story I told tonight. Was it inspired by actual events? Yes, it was.
It was.
So, were you able to spot the difference between fact and fiction this evening? 3 of our stories were inspired by fact. The other 2 were fictional.
I would have loved it if they showed a clip of him telling the story. It's like, oh, okay, we don't need this.
Hey!
Belief, fact or fiction, will continue.
No, it won't. Why are they saying it will continue?
It's not even on anymore. It's canceled.
No, but at the end of the episode, why are they saying it will continue?
Someone was trying to convince me.
What seems to be impossible can often turn out to be a strange truth.
For instance, this jacket doesn't fit me at all.
I got this in a barber's closet.
Dick, we are now tied.
Someone was trying to
49 to 49. I got every single episode correct tonight to pull this off.
Wow, crazy!
It's gonna take perfection from here on out. Oh my goodness! Yep. You know what? We're gonna take some time off from the show because I want to get some Inside Number 9. Maybe we'll do a double Inside Number 9 next time. They have new episodes. Been a while. They have brand new episodes. I want to get to.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
But anyway, episode sucked overall. If we're gonna rate the episode, it's so cheap.
They're horrible. They're so cheap. They're so fucking clunky. They're all horribly acted. They're just, but it's fun because it's like I remember watching this episode back in '97 or '98, whenever it was on. Like I remember that boy with the fucking teddy bear. Like I remember that image. I'm like, oh, this show sucks. Even then,
June of '97.
Like, what is this shit?
See, I had the opposite. Where I went, fucking love this show, man. It was good.
No, I don't think I loved it. I was like, oh, there's something to watch. It's on Fox. It's 7:00 on a Sunday. Simpsons aren't on yet. I'll watch this. Okay. I got an hour before Simpsons. Let's just watch Factor Beyond Belief for an hour.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
In my living room.
But it's like one of those shows. I watched it like similar to how we're watching it right now, but it was with my mom. We were watching it. Right. We were both voting, and like it was a game. And it was like, oh, come on. Right. That was like you were arguing and like that sort of thing.
Not just I didn't watch it with anybody. Yeah, I just watched it by myself because nobody cared.
That's why I appreciated it more than you did because I was playing this game during the actual live broadcast. But it was
I was watching this in my room by myself, like in the old house that my brother lives in. I was going to live in now because we bought it again. We bought our old house back. So
he's moving from Japan.
Yeah, August 11th, they'll be back with the family. They'll be moving to the house. And it's the house on Baker Street. It's so weird.
Is he going to take the train there?
He's taking a train. He's going to save the President Joe Biden's son's life. Then I'm going to shoot Joe Biden. What? No,
all right, let's get out of here. This show's off the rails.
Oh, just like Lincoln.
All right.
Broadcast. Rod Lincoln.